Moving on to tutorial 3, where squad mounts, rides, and dismounts. So first we're going to open our terrain, McKenna outside as usual, and we're going to move on to step 2 now, add our agents. So the first agents we're going to add is a blue squad, so blue, units, squad. And I'm going to move them up here. So I'll hold down control and click, zoom in. How are they facing? So I'd like them to face the other direction, so I'm just going to click on the squad leader, hold down shift, and click another direction. Click the direction down the road so that they're facing McKenna outside. You have the leads, fire team Alpha in a wedge formation, and fire team Bravo in a diamond formation with the squad leader in the middle. Next, I'm going to add my Bradley fighting vehicle. iWars treats the Bradley fighting vehicle as an agent, so we add blue single agent Bradley fighting vehicle. The arrow indicates it's currently facing upwards. The Bradley's ramp is on the back, so we want it so that the soldiers can walk right onto the ramp. So I'm going to turn it around so it's facing the road. I'm going to move it so that it's now on the road. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in the path. So I'm going to go over here and click on Add Overlay, Add Linear Feature, Add Path. And I'm going to call this path vehicle path. And now I'm just going to hold down control and click in a few places down this road to create the vertices for my path. Alright, so my path is defined. I will also need a point for them to dismount to, so I'm going to add in Add Waypoint. And one appears in the center of your screen. You can just drag it over. And we're going to call that waypoint target area. Alright, so now we're ready to go into Mission Builder. So Mission Builder loads. And we're going to call our mission 1, Squad Mount and Ride. Alright, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and assign to Squad 1. It's important that you do not assign it to the Bradley fighting vehicle. What will happen if you assign it to the Bradley fighting vehicle is it will treat, again, the Bradley fighting vehicle is an agent in the model. So the Bradley fighting vehicle will try to mount itself and it just turns in circles. It's kind of awkward. So we'll assign just to Squad 1. Now we're going to go to Template Library, scroll down to Movement, and we're going to do Mount Drive Dismount. So I'm going to right click and drag it over into the work group and hit Attach Group. And you have Activity Group 1 right here. You can see it's red, which means it needs information. So I click on Mount Drive Dismount, go to Properties. Here's the information it needs. What vehicle? Well, we know what that is. Bradley fighting vehicle. Who's the driver? I can assign anybody to be the driver, but let's go with the squad leader. We're going to follow a route, so we're just going to follow vehicle path. And the dismount point we're going to go with target area. Alright, so this is now orange, which means that everything is pretty much set. So save scenario. I'm just going to call this tutorial 3. And I should be good to run this now. So let's do it. Alright, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. They're getting into the Bradley. Waiting until all members are there. Okay, they're all in. They drove down the street and they all got out. Perfect. Just for good measure, let's do first person observe for the squad leader and see what they're seeing. So everybody's getting onto the Bradley. Awesome, the ramp's down. Alright, he's now looking through the driver's hatch. Waiting for everybody to get on. Everybody's on. drove down the street, and they are all jumbled on top of each other, and they're moving to the dismount point. So we're now done with tutorial 3 of Lab 1.